But something that really picked up a lot in winners finals, as we mentioned before, was Send with that nest, able to get those reversals, able to get those double ups. Let's see if you can replicate that success here, Cole, in game number 1 of Grand Finals.
Yeah, these two were able to clutch so many times where things were the worst. They were able to walk it as victors, and right now that's why they are standing. Oh, there was a problem. Oh, the trading partners.
Yeah, what we're not going to do is take a stock here. We just began. So accidental miscue on whatever happened right there. We're going to get right back into it.
And there was no fair play over there because immediately Luis got punished hard. But that's it, dash attack. Very nice stuff. Chag trying to maintain the control. Oh, he picked that girl out of the sky. He was like 2 meters in the air and she can come over here. Get over here.
I wish Scorpion was in this game that you mentioned that. But what Louis would like to do is keep his stocks in the game. Accidentally missing the ledge, going all the way out, and then immediately punished his Sen off of that up smash. And MkLeo only taking 30%, 2 stocks down for the blue team.
Indeed, my friend, and those dash attacks are really going to be a problem for Sen. So far, Leo is also only at 50%, and he has to save Chag right now. What's the option? Both of them trying to go with the anti-air artillery, but he's not going to hit. Oh, Chag is saying, now I'm going to get those big downers. Those are the most expensive heals in the world. Those are 2 are points.
Yeah, that's some dominance that they've had so far on Sen. These are things they couldn't get him on earlier, and then even though they were able to get Pirate and missed all that, they did end up striking and getting Chag. So they are a whole stock behind. It's going to be on Sen to replicate that success from earlier to hopefully get himself back in.
Oh, that was great. Leo was aiming for Sen, but Luis moved forward and tried to stay away. Chag is unable to deliver the downer, and finally gets a little bit of momentum broken over there with the Palutena. Oh, Luis is getting in a very dangerous situation. You hate to be below Pyra in this stage particularly. So look at that, breaking and coming back into the dance la danza mortal.
Yeah, top 5 scariest situations be a disadvantage against Pyra, like you said. And 115 and 125, you can't afford to take a single trade. Using the side back to get on, sneak his way through, but good DI from Chag, keeping himself alive.
Again, Mexico is unable to take the stocks when they are most needed. Finally, he's still alive. What a DI! Divine intervention over there for Luis.
Yeah, but no intervention coming in, unfortunately, for Sen over on the right. Great coverage from the side B, and Luis needs to do what he's done best so far today. Refuse to die. He's been so good at avoiding getting knocked out. That's one going away, but they're going to take him out.
It's going to be super hard now for Sen. Even with those 2 stocks, and Chag is almost in a third new one. It's going to be hard, and the combos are going to start right here. No, finally getting the conversion, the upper into the upper. Those wings are spicy.
And you can just go all the way out there. Yep, you can go all the way out there. Force him to have to go low. There's next to nothing he can do.
I don't care for Chag.
It does not matter who gets in the middle of that. Take out Chag too. All of his defensive resources were burned. That was amazing coverage from the yellow team.
The power of the Aegis, and with no Rex. Fantastic stuff.
That's exactly how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Rex sucks. Never trust in people who use shorts. Also.
Rex actually has negative drip. Like,
yeah.
look, okay. I see people try to put that like out as a picture, like, hey, look at this like great protagonist like gear he's got. No. That's a crime, and that's why he deserves to be nothing less than a taunt in this game. But we're gonna get into the next game here. We got Luis and Sen stepping back up to the plate to try and answer back to what was a very, very solid game 1 and the first one that they have taken against this team so far today.
Yeah, completely, man. And now, oh, look at that. A change, a strategic, very, very important strategic change. Now they are the red team. And that means they are angry.
Yes.
They never lost a game against Chag and Leo. And right now they are really coming back. And look at that, Chag already at 83% with a complete barrage from the red team. And Luis is still going against this mirror match, this Ditto that they fought before. And let's say it, Luis won it.
Yeah, and one thing with seeing red is being a little bit too aggressive sometimes and giving up like stocks for free, but they are not doing that. They are dominating them, and Leo falling at 80%. That is a huge first stock, and they're not too far off from taking away Chag's either.
This is the kind of red team that we saw before. This is the kind of team that took Leo and Chag into the losers bracket, and right now, when the unleash has been said, when the chains have been broken, they are going forward, and the backer from Luis is going to take the stock, and they are below 100%. A fantastic stop right here for the red team.
Yeah, they're holding on very well right now, and that is still not going to be another one that Louis is able to, like, Leo's unable to kill Luis right now as he comes back in, separates, decides to go challenge Sen. Very smart switch off, and that's going to lead still to taking away that stock on Louis as he tries to go help him.
Indeed, and it's landing. Okay, finally the Mexicans have a chance here to deliver some extra damage, but no. Luis was super patient, very smart, just holding his shield over there and staying alive. Right now, if they are able to take a sand stock, these things can be a little bit more even, but so far, again, focusing against Luis, it's very interesting the kind of decisions that the Golden team is making.
Yeah, I mean, letting Sen just kind of rock. I think they're just looking for like a free air-to-air maybe on Sen where he overextends and just tries to go in. Like right now, that back air is going to find the shield poke is not enough yet still.
Oh, that's that. No forward smash. Oh, everybody gets punished by MkLeo suddenly. That was the kind of vision that he had, but already with 117%, he is the prey on the Gold team right now. And in the clash of shields, Chag is not going to get what he needed.
Like you said, the fray is online and they are hungry. They're looking for it right now, but the jabs are going to send Louis back off. That gives them an opportunity to go juggle Sen, who actually just missed out and get hit by the
What was that? He was doing the Daigo parry over there with the explosive flame, but it's not going to work. And sadly, MkLeo and Chag both are going to lose their last stock. There is a big advantage now from the red team that's going to be enough to take Palutena out. Luis is also in his last stock, but Sen is tanking for the red team.
Yeah, Sen accidentally catching Louis on his recovery there with that back air. So, oh, he got a shield up beforehand. Like, that's just some knowledge on you to know you're not getting punished by that. That's a frame 20 F smash. Usually you'd freak out in front of that, but that still was not, it's just enough room to avoid getting hit.
Very, very good stuff over here by Sen, staying alive and not panicking, as you are saying, my dear Ajax. But still, what can the Mexicans do? There is a big advantage and full stock ahead for the Americans, and even Johnny. That was delicious. Sen over there taking all of that free damage from the reticle. The backer, that's going to be big. The Aegis are vulnerable in the air, but they are able to come back. No spike over there, but still fighting. What is going to happen? Forward smash.
Send him right into that up smash. Free coverage now on top of Chag, who's having a really tough time getting out. Jumping in with the explosive flame, uses the down tilt, and he's going to get in, get that free punish to that forward air, and that's actually going to be enough. And they strike back with a much better game number 2 and put themselves one game apiece.
Big statement, man.
Yeah.
When your opponents are trying to get momentum, you just freeze them over there. This is very good, like a slap. Yeah, completely right. The big boys in black are really feeling like the best team in this tournament.
I mean, the way that they keep composed after a game like that, look, a lot of people will freak out after losing a game 1 and the way that they did. They were, in all aspects, kind of getting dominated, but that did not continue to happen that way, Colt. They were able to answer back on Team Mexico, and Luis and Sen continued to show why you can't get comfortable in them, even if you get one game. They had so much damage and they never relinquished that lead.
Yeah, man, and also it's very important because the Team Mexico has that upper hand of the strategic advantage, checking choosing the stages and all of that, and now they have even lost that. So we are going to Town and City. It's the first time that we're going to see this stage in this bracket today, and it's an interesting one. They want a faster stage.
I think I get why, because something that Luis has done very well is not die off the sides. So maybe they go here to help mitigate that, because Luis has been holding on to his stocks really well on the side of these stages.
Completely right, man, but already he has also delivered 71% damage on Chag already. And again, the Palutena Dito is not going well for the Mexican player. Let's see if the guys from the Bars and the Stars are able to keep this momentum. A little bit of miss over there by Sen, but still staying alive with perfect spacing over there with the backer, and no punish on Luis because he was covered.
Yeah, and Luis was just looking to hopefully find a trade with Chag to send him into that up smash. So at that point, you were just afraid to go anywhere near that. But 119, like you said, damage has been delivered, but the up air not enough. A little bit higher on this blast zone here for Town, but the back air will find the mark and take out Chag.
Yeah, and that's not going to be enough for Luis. The high ceiling from the Town and City is going to save him, and the counter pick is not working so far for the Mexicans, the guys who are playing for the green, the red, and the white.
Oh, that was so good by Send on the side. He used the down air to cancel off the platform and instantly fade back in to cover Chag if he decided to get aggressive there. Like, that, when you see Send start doing stuff like that, that's when you need to be scared, because it's very hard to hit him after that point, and it's continuing to show right now, Cole, as he does finally lose one, but they had to work hard for it.
And he's feeling himself, and that's a lot of trustworthy, of trusting himself, and really working in a fantastic way for the red team. Sadly for them, they have lost his two stocks, but the advantage because of Chag has so much damage. Suddenly things have changed.
You just up smashed in front of Leo on ledge. That's kind of crazy. But then and also you're only at 40%. But one thing you always have to worry about is Leo, which is a big reason why, Cole, I think that they're not focusing on Leo on purpose, because they're deciding just to jump Chag to force Leo to not be able to play the same neutral game. He has to go try and save Chag, and he hasn't been able to.
We're going to diminish the strength of the Mexican team by taking Chag's stocks out and forcing Leo to play along those last stocks. That's a smart and very efficient strategy so far, and it's working, and Chag is unable to help and even hits Leo. I see a little bit of a lot of mistakes right now on the Mexican team, not only a little.
I mean, the pressure's been high, but they do get rid of Chag, Luis, and now they're going to get rid of Send, so now we're back down to one stock apiece.
That's the kind of movement, that's the kind of plays that the best player in the world and Chag can deliver. He wants to be called by sure the best Palutena in the world, and that's the kind of rage that these two are placing right now. The punish is on, and the backer is going to hit on the right side of the stage. Things are going bad. It's going good for Mexico. Oh, Chag is finally able to save Leo, and both of them are alive. What a play.
I can't believe he got away from the downer. He somehow got through that, and they needed to do that because that would have been a 46% stock. Downer comes through, though. Leo's not going to be able to make that back, and Chag now forced to win the 2v1. He must come out on top here because this match matters so much with the way that Luis and Send have been playing. You do not want to relinquish a 2-1 lead in the set.
It's going to be so hard, man. The best moves of Palutena take time to finish, and that will be a big window of opportunity for the red team, but so far he's playing it fantastically. Let's see, can Chag do it? Can Chag bring this victory for Mexico? No, it's not. The guns are out. They aimed against Chag, and boom! He got shot out of the sky.
Ready, aim, fire. Caught him in the skies, and it was so scary to even get down from there because that PK Thunder presents the worst option. You have to air dodge perfectly, but Louis Money's directly below you, so he's going to up air you. And if he up airs you, Ness is already there to hit you again. So you have to hopefully dodge down to the right, hope that Send missed, and you get as far away from a big punish as possible. That's so difficult to do in that spot, Cole.
And again, man, a lesser team would have shaken after those two stocks lost immediately. But both Luis and Send are able to keep their cool. So far, these guys are even showing that kind of stoicism that a champion is.
Yeah, they have the composure of champions right now. After that game 2, Luis and Send were literally just pointing at the screen like, see this option coverage we had? Keep that going. Like, and this is after a game 1 where I thought that Leo and Chag kind of figured it out. It has now derailed since, and MkLeo and Chag are struggling. It's on Chag to pick it up because Chag's really much been the answer that they needed to solve, and Chag getting that counter right there to get themselves that first lead.
He listened to you, man. He said Chag needs to deliver, and that's the answer from the best Palutena in the world. At least that's what Mexico would say, and that's what I would say either. Let's see, that was a nice backer. Luis now feeling the pain. Palutena from Chag staying very healthy so far, but let's see, because Leo is vulnerable outside of the stage.
Yeah, and on the other side of that, you know, you're talking about the best Palutena, you have a contender as well for the best Palutena right there in Louis Money, who has pretty much been the most difficult problem for them to handle, but that's a regrab. However, he does not, actually, was not a regrab, excuse me, but the frame trap from Leo, not only did they take Luis out, but they also were able to take out Send again.
Yeah, finally, Mexico is also feeling the pain, but the question is, can they maintain this rhythm for other 5 games? It's going to be incredibly hard to keep up this kind of pace. But of course, this is the stuff of champions. This is the right stuff that we are seeing on Town and City.
Like you said, they need to be able to replicate the success. They need to be able to keep that going, because the last time they did it in Game 1, Luis and Send answered back with 2 wins. So if you get this one now, you have to be able to replicate that in Game 5. Back here comes through, though. They finally find Chag, who has been so much better in this Game 4.
Yeah, he has really, really woken up. Fantastic stuff over here by Chag. El Kiriki is really feeling himself, and that's the kind of trust. Look at that empty jump into the throw. Going for the conversion, great. The smash DI over there by Sen.
Yeah, I see somebody said game for Leo is in doubles as well, but it's kind of a game for Chag. The game for Chag is really opened up, but that down smash coming through from Leo also not taking that much damage right now. It is very much both of Team Mexico amping it up here in this game 4.
Sandy's on 121. Leo is going for the hunt, unable to take the stock. That's going to be punished, but it's not that bad. And finally, it's Luis who gets the hit. Oh, the rocket. It's finally gonna get punished. That was a great call by Chag.
Yeah, trying to go for the big play right there is Sen, and he ends up paying the price for it. This is 4 stocks down, and it is very difficult to come back from. There's not really much other way to put it. You're facing a 4-stock deficit on Town and City between these two. That's going to be a write-off on the W.
I cannot do it right now. Wait. Sheesh. that was insane.
You got to drop it on the wrist. All right.
Yeah. Go.
But game number 5. Game number 5 around the corner here, Cole. Amazing answer from Team Mexico in game 4, really when they needed it most. Now the potential reset is looming. The championship is sitting there ready to be grabbed by Louis and Sen to get another one in that resume, but the reset to keep them in the bracket is right there waiting to be reached as well. Let's see if Leon and Chag can do what they haven't been able to do yet. Repeat that same success back to back.
Yeah, man, it's going to be super hard against these two amazing players from U.S. West Coast. It's going to be amazing. But what we know is that we're going to have a lot of good smash.
Yes.
At least this is the last game that we could see. But let's see. Let's hope for more because, of course, already Chag is going and they exchange partners. Already Chag is trying to beat Luis on the game that he has been losing so much more during so many times before. But so far, he is a complete new person. He really is playing like a man possessed. And look at Leo with the forward smash from Pyra. No counter, but there is the wings to make the good punish.
Bro, is this like El Forma de Leo but gone to Chag? Like, Chag is, he is cooking. He is literally slapping up Luis. And in response to that, anytime Sen's tried to help him, he slapped him up too. Chag has gone absolutely sicko mode. Like, there's nothing you can do to answer him. They need to solve Chag ASAP.
Oh my God, the Prominence Revolt is going to be able to take it, and so many coverage done by Chag at the same time with Explosive Flame. And now they are focused on Luis. They are saying, I guess, I think this is a mistake. Like, they let Sen play before, and it has been a trouble, but so far, at least in this game, it's working.
Yeah, it's working much better here. Sen just kind of chilling center, waiting to get a volley, but the jab's coming through. That's a free punish for forward smash, but amidst all that, Sen is going to lose his stock as well.
That's a good trade. That's a good business, people would say. But let's say because a little bit of a mistake could cost this team the elimination, and Team Mexico wants to bring the reset with Chag against Luis. That's the point where we're going to focus. Leo fastly changing the focus of his gameplay, and that's the fantastic thing about Mithra, man. You can switch in between the two opponents.
Yeah, exactly. Like the speed that you can focus on someone else, that frame data is so good. But right now, Louis getting a grab, hitting both of them in that jab, and not able to get it quick enough because Leo was able to get out. However, no follow-up again off that back throw. They really need to, like, if they can get rid of Leo's stock right now and put it down to, like,
oh my God,
who died? Oh my God, everybody getting hit. Okay, Chag falling, but so did Louis.
And that was only the first stock from Chag. Against fantastic stuff from the man of El Estado de México, La Pura Ciudad. Yeah, man. Yeah, he really means business right now.
You were talking about how, like, not getting rid of Sen can be a problem at some points. Well, Sen finds himself off the stage, actually right on cue. After that down smash earlier, he gets hit by the landing from Chag, and they are now looking at a slight deficit. Louis has to get back to that same defense he had earlier. And this has been difficult to do. He's been getting juggled like crazy.
And even more against Byron Mithra is going to be super hard. And so far, Luis is his life is on the line, 105%, and Pyra, sorry, is trying to find the head. The Explosive Flame is not going to be enough. Sen right now, 2 against 1. It's going to be Mithra. Pyra, sorry, who gets that over? And in the center of the stage, they're trying to go for something. The Prominence Revolt is going to kill. Yes!
And he already burned his jump, so he's able to go out there and trade with them. But he actually gets hit by the PK Rocket. If he can find a gimp right here, that can get him back in. He finds it down here. Sen keeps himself in the game. If he can get this reversal, but he already used his jump. Is here not just in a very bad spot. He's got himself on the ledge. He gets himself back on stage, Colt.
What a game from Sen. But Chag, can you stop this madman? Can you go for something? Oh, he's gonna get the grab. Great smashing over there for Chag to get out away from the grab in the Pokeball. What are we going to do? Over the center on the stage, what are we going to find? Chag doesn't want to go in. Sen needs to make the bet, but he's playing the neutral game right now, and only 3 more minutes in the clock.
Chag is trying so hard to walk Send over to the ledge so he can get a back throw or anything to send him off stage. That's his win con. He needs to send him off stage. But the Nair finally finds the mark. Chag not trying to overextend, because if he gets grabbed once, down throw, gonna send him to the ledge. Air dodge called out, and that's the reset. And MkLeo and Chag put themselves back into business after what was almost an amazing comeback from Send.
So good, man. What a doubles final over here. Send and Luis are pushing Leo and Chag to the limit, and they are saying, we are up to the challenge. We are going to the true grand finals, and I just love to see this happening.
I haven't seen someone go from being the issue on the team to being the absolute savior of the team within a few games as fast as I've seen Chag switch. Like, you realize when you're the one that is kind of holding your team back in those matches. You notice it, and sometimes that could derail you. That has absolutely not happened here. And you can see the composure, the stature of Louis and Sen, not as strong as it was before, but their gameplay is always what sends the message. So see how it goes here in game 1 of the reset.
Yeah, completely right. MkLeo fastly going into it. The boy from the T1, the boy from one of the best esports teams in the world, is trying to maintain the momentum of him and his partner. And in the mirror match, that's what has been so interesting for me. The mirror match in between these two is so dangerous right now. But look at this. Chag is going to get punished because of that. He's out of the stage. Oh, Leo, as a savior, allowing Chag to come back to the stage. And right now, the stage belongs to the Mexican.
Like you said, like pretty much Leo's just played savior, and Chag has been the hero. He's just gone out there and gotten so much damage. But this one, even across the board, Sen tries to find a back throw. Actually, no, tries to find a throw off that back air, but doesn't matter. But the big punish, not going to get rid of Louis yet.
Oh, the up smash is not going to hit, at the down smash from Chag is going to take the first stock. Momentum by the Mexicans, but Leo is out of the stage. No, it was Chag, sorry. The up smash is going to get both tennis, but Chag is going to get the best out of it. With the upper and the wings, he's going to take the first stock.
That was so aggressive by Chag. Most of the time you don't see people chase you that high in the skies like that when you're all together, because you don't want to accidentally get gimped yourself. But Chag getting the up air, and the red team, it's not like they're far behind or anything. They can definitely get rid of these stocks, but now you're forced to play the yellow team's hand. You have to approach.
Oh, that was so very close. Leo delivering the neutral air in order to get the punish out of there, saving Chag's life. And Chag right now with the mix-ups, the neutral air into neutral air, the truest of combos. Finally, he's going to lose again the stock against that explosive flame, and right now things are even, at least in stock.
I get why Leo did that too. He went down there to try and get in front of the PK rocket, which goes shorter after you get a hit, but it doesn't matter. He gets back on. However, Louis, who is the defensive god from before, has continued to fall. They have solved Louis very well throughout the set.
Yeah, Luisito has been simply fantastic. The Louis who is forcing the money is trying to do his stuff. Okay, there's going to be a big punish. No, Louis with the intelligence, not going for the throw in order to not get a worse punish.
Yeah, put a body block. Literally let Leo stay right there. You can't punish me now. You don't want to do that. But Sen, like, running in, trying to find that down tilt to separate the two of them, and the extended hitbox off of everybody being in the middle actually still finds the mark of Louis.
Oh, let's see. Oh, the forward smash, the prominent revolt is going to catch Chag, sadly. But the backer is going to be enough to take Sen's second stock. And right now, Louis is going to have to play very safe. Sen is going to come and save his partner, but now Leo is completely in control of the left side of the stage, and Chag bringing the artillery from afar.
Leo is finally going to get back thrown, but he was so impossible to hit for a good while there. He had so many lightning options. Up smash sends him high to the sky, though, separates the two of them, make sure that Louis does not get sent anywhere after that, because Leo could have got a downer on stage.
That's big. That's Chag's second stock gone, and Sen has been running from side to side, throwing those bounce smashes. That's going to be it. Great DI from Sen.
That was
staying
so
alive.
Close.
The hope is alive for the star on the stripes.
Yeah, basically, if it's very scary. Down tilt gets the tech off the stage. Louis needs to get away, but he finds back there, and that is allowing them to keep themselves in. Chag still in it, though, off of that attempted down air.
That was so clutch from Chag, and Sandman playing in a full offensive mode. It doesn't matter the damage. Louis is gonna lose his stock, and how can you do this against two of these beasts who are feeling hungry, man? Yeah. I can feel the hunger in this gameplay.
This should be it right here. He misses out on the positioning, but he catches him anyways. Chag and Leo not letting that one get away, because Luis and Sen were starting to work their way back in, but they keep this going. That's now back-to-back games continuing. Actually, excuse me, that's 3 games in a row they've been able to take.
This is why we were telling before that you need to be in good condition, man.
Yep.
Trying to play into this kind of level, always in your prime, for so long, it can be
stamina.
Stamina,
man. You got to keep it at all-time high. Deep bracket runs require a lot of focus, a lot of ability to stay calm in these positions. Only the best of the best are able to do it, and both of these teams have done it many times over. And one of those biggest problems that you have is staring you down on the other side. The one who's always able to clutch it out in MkLeo. And Chag has been also become a very huge issue.
Is the momentum of the Mexicans going to stay? La Pura Ciudad is going to fight on. And so far, Chag is beating Luis and Leo is beating Send. And over here, look at that. Taking the boys up for a ride. And changing again the partners. They want to fight each other. This is the plan. Like Luis is fighting Chag, and Leo is fighing Send, at least at the first start of each match.
And these 1v1s have been so good. I mean, you were saying it earlier. How many times did Louis win those dittos before? And now he loses every single one of them. Like, Chag has been dominating him on those spots. Right now, Louis going for a gimp on Chag. Meanwhile, Send going for a gimp on Chag, and Louis has been struggling getting back on stage, and Leo's only taking 8%.
Clutch. That's possible. Was fantastic, and Leo is able to take the kill with the upper. Oh, everyone get punished, but it's Send who is going to lose the stock. Ahí viene Mexico.
It's continuing to do it right now. They are both down 2 and extremely healthy stocks on the yellow team. Only 27%. Continuing a little bit now, and the backer comes through though off stage. That mattered so much. A sub 100% kill.
Yeah, man, that was so important for the blue team, for the red team. But right now, Leo is only with 39% and still delivering a lot of damage. That's really good stuff. Even shielding the options from his partner in order to keep the combo going.
Yep.
Send already feeling the pain with 34% of second stock. What can Louis do to save this man? Nothing, because Leo is now changing the prey.
Yeah, I think your game plan now switches to hopefully doubling up on Chag to maybe force it down to a 3 stocks in 1 situation where Chag is getting hit a lot more all of a sudden. Catches him on his way back in though, tries to get it down there on the ledge, and Leo rolls back on, still gets jabbed away, but Louis Money needs some help on the right. However, he gets his way out with that forward air and stops himself from getting gimped.
Man, finally, a little bit of peace for Luis and Send, who have been playing fantastically so far. They need to find that thing that clicked before, and little by little they're trying to control the stage, but it's going to be a hit from Leo, who takes that momentum out of it. And with the Flame Novas still alive, is he going to change? Not needed. He's still alive with just Pyra.
Even after that, 3 stocks still attached to MkLeo. 2 stocks attached to Chag, but Chag is refusing to give that stock up. 99% on top of Louis too. This is such a huge lead for the yellow team, and it's looking that much worse as they cannot win a single air dare. I don't remember the last time they've gotten one, but the up air finally finds its mark. They take out that stock, at least over on Chag.
This is what the Americans needed. This is the kind of play that can give them the momentum. If they focus Chag, they can start taking stocks out of Leo, but it's going to be the downer that takes the stock. And let's see, because he's going out trying to find the hit, the prominent revolt. He tried to take it. It would have been a good.
That spike is so weak too. I think he just tried to snipe a jump out of Send to hopefully take him out. But that's still only the first one lost. So much more work still to go. If they can get rid of Chag and force that sheer stock, this is much more doable. Okay. He did not space it well enough to get around to get a protect.
Oh, Send has to be very careful now. If Send goes, it's going to be so hard for Luis to take this back. And let's see, the PK Thunder back into the stage. Leo is going to go for the gentleman 1, 2, 3. He's still alive. Great DI from the player from the West Coast. But still maintaining his end. I love the card in Send. Sadly, he's going to get punished like that. And Leo is keep swinging. Everybody gets hit. And we have a 2-0 now for the Mexican team.
You could not have asked for a better time for Leo to also amp it up, to become the issue that Leo is. Impossible to hit, impossible to knock out, impossible to find any combos on. And anytime you try to get a ledge trap on him while he's focusing on someone, he jumps over it or he avoids it. And this is all while Chag has been playing phenomenal.
Yeah, man.
Yellow team is looking impossible to beat right now.
They have been gearing up each one of those fights. Those 5 games on the loser side helped them so much in order to get this kind of momentum, to understand what they were doing wrong. And right now they are taking so many good decisions. And of course, on the other side, they're not doing this against any kind of team. They are playing against the team that looks the strongest during all these tournaments. So I do hope Luis and Send are able to pick this up, because a game 5 between these two teams would be fantastic.
Exactly. I mean, this is the team that literally put MkLeo and Chag into losers earlier. 3-0 at that. They were up 2 games, and they have not been able to take one in the past 4. It has been... No, yeah, 4, because it was 1-1 at one point. It's been impossible for them to strike back, and I hope that they do, because you're right. I would really like to see this go all the way to Game 5, just because it's been phenomenal to watch both of these teams go at it.
Completely right. The PK Thunder is going to save Send. Let's see. We are going to go, but Leo is way perfectly. The down tilt into the upper, and Luis is trying to fight back. Oh, the downer! Oh, great DI over there by Leo, trying to spike Leo out of the badge. Okay. Oh, going to get the hit. Great stuff. The mind that these 4 players are having right now. They are in such a state that they can see everything happening on the screen.
They have been boxing the hell out of each other on the left side of the screen for the past past minute. Nobody has died somehow in the midst of all this, but finally one goes away on the back throw, and that is huge that they were able to strike first against Leo.
America is fanting back. Send is going to get the first stock. Sadly, Chag is going to take the first stock of Luis, and Leo the first stock of Send. And right now, Chag is tanking so much. You were saying that before. Chag needed to do this. And so far, he's doing the most work of these two.
Exactly. He kept them in the midst of all that chaos where everybody went plus 140. Chag was the only one who stayed at like 40% himself. So the fact that Chag has been completely controlling disadvantage well. He runs right up, though. He gets hit out by the Nair, and Leo's instantly there to line him up for a free follow-up, preventing him from getting anything going.
Look at that. Oh, Leo with the option right here. Luis is going to get the kill. No! Chag does the directional air dodge in the right way. And even Leo saves him with that down tilt. Okay, the conversion is not going to be there, sadly, for the Mexican team. But so far, Chag is so important. That first stock is still there with 129%, and the damage is going up. Look at those numbers again. This looks like today's economy.
Yeah, that was so close, and that F tilt's going to find the mark onto Louis after they had almost such a good double up on Leo. Prominence Revolt, though, he fades to the ledge, gets covered up on the roll, on the get up, looking like this could be elimination here for the red team.
This could be it, man. This
almost breaking the stream.
This is the moment. This is the moment that Tested champions, if Send and Luis are able to bring this back, this will prove that they are made from the metal of iron, the metal of gold itself. And I do hope that we can see that, but it's going to be so very hard, because right now the Mexican team, El Tlatoani and Chag, are really going forward to take this tournament of doubles in a convincing way.
Yeah, they need that Iron Heart right now. They need the most composed behavior they can ever have. But right now, Luis is going to get doubled up on for free, because he was over on the side, and that's not even trying to deal with that. Down 4 to the 1, sending himself patching off side of the stage, and your winners are MkLeo and Chag.
¡Pura ciudad! Let's go. Ahí está México.